You need to take the History Admissions Test or HAT if you are applying for any of the following Oxford courses: History, History Ancient and Modern, History and Economics, History and English, History and Modern Languages, or History and Politics. The History Admissions Test is an online test delivered on behalf of Oxford University by assessment specialist Pearson VUE. This means you will need to register for your test and book to take it at a Pearson Test Centre. You can register and book any time between the 15th of August to the 4th of October. When booking for your test, you will be able to request the access arrangements you are normally eligible for when taking public exams at your school or college. If you require access arrangements, it is important to register as soon as you can, as this involves a few more steps, including submitting supporting documents. You do not need to have submitted your UCAS application before booking your test. If you haven't yet registered and booked to take your test, pause this video and go now to oxford.useclarus.com. In 2024, all candidates will take their HAT test on Monday the 21st of October. Our admissions tests aim to stretch the strongest applicants, so don't worry if you find the test hard. It's supposed to be. The best way to prepare for the HAT is to explore the practice materials you will find on our website. We know that applicants who practice tend to do better, and we strongly recommend that you familiarise yourself with the test content, structure, and format so you can do your best on the day. When doing past papers, we recommend that you practice typing your answers to help familiarise yourself with the online test format. Now let's take a look at the HAT online practice test and explore the test platform so you can feel confident on test day. First, read the instructions. You will see that the test is 1 hour long and consists of one question from a primary source. You do not need to know anything about the author of the passage or the context in which it was written beyond the information given to answer the question. Candidates will not be rewarded for making use of outside knowledge. You will not be allowed rough paper in your test, but you will be given wipeable sheets for note-taking and planning. You will need to hand these in after your test. While on the test landing page, you can choose your preferred colour scheme from the drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner of your screen. You can change this again at any time during your test. To begin your test, click on the Next button in the bottom right-hand corner of the test screen. You will see the question on the left-hand side of your screen and space to write your answer on the right-hand side. You can edit your answer using your keyboard or the buttons along the top, cut, copy, etc. You can adjust the font size on the screen by zooming in or out. You can also adjust the width of both sides of the screen by hovering over the blue vertical line running between both and moving the arrows. Always remember to scroll down to the bottom of the page by using your mouse or the scroll feature on the screen to make sure you don't miss any of the extract given as part of the question. In the top right-hand corner of your screen, you will see the time you have remaining. Immediately below is the number of the page you are on and the total number of pages in your test. If you want to leave a question for later, you will see a flag for review option in the top right-hand corner. By clicking on this, you can navigate back to this question at the end of your test. Don't worry if you don't use this option though. You will still be able to review any answers again before submitting your test. In the top left-hand corner, you will find a highlighter button. Use this to select text in a variety of colours and to remove the function. Clicking on Next again will take you to the item review screen. Here you can see the status of your answer. Using the heading at the top of the table, you can select Review All or Incomplete. This will only show if you haven't started your answer yet. If you flagged your answer for review, you will also see this option listed under that heading. Essentially, there are several easy ways to go back and review your answer, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. If you return to the question to review your answer, you will now also see a review screen button in the left-hand corner. You will only see this after navigating through the test and after visiting the review page. Back on the review screen in the bottom left-hand corner, you will now see a Submit Test button. Once your answer is complete and you are ready to submit your test, click on this to finish. A warning pop-up will appear asking you to confirm whether or not you want to submit your test. If you click Yes, another one will appear to double-check. Finally, once you have submitted your test, you should click on End Exam and exit the test platform. Doing the online practice test should help you feel confident about taking your test, but there are likely to be a few small differences between this and your actual test. 1. Non-disclosure agreement. After logging onto the test platform, you will be asked to agree not to share the contents of the test with anyone. If you don't agree to this, you will not be allowed to start your test. 2. Before starting your test, you will be given the option of a quick online tutorial on using the test platform and exploring the various functionality. If you don't want the tutorial, you can skip this and immediately progress to take your test. Whether or not you opt for the tutorial, your test duration will remain the same. Have a go yourself at the HAT online practice test at ox.ac.uk/HAT, but please note that you will not be able to submit your practice test for marking. For all information and guidance on Oxford's admissions test, including tutors' top tips for success in your HAT, go to ox.ac.uk/tests.